Nearly 500,000 Texans are living with Alzheimer's. Listen to this, by 2050, that number is expected to grow to more than 12 million as our population ages.
And Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says he wants to turn those numbers around. He wants our state to be a beacon for dementia research. Patrick talked with our Marcelina Benito about how that may happen in an interview you'll see only on KHOU 11 News.
This is the time for Texas to lead.
As a new legislative session begins,
I don't think I've ever launched an initiative that has gotten so much response.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, one of the most powerful politicians in Texas, is putting his full weight behind a very different policy priority, the Dementia Prevention and Research Institute of Texas, or DPRIT.
For someone to suddenly not know you're their son, or their daughter, or their husband, or their wife, that is just heartbreaking.
It's a pain, sadly, I know all too well. It's been almost 2 years since I lost my mom to Alzheimer's, the most common form of dementia. For the Lieutenant Governor, it's personal too.
This kills a person's memory. It kills the spirit, potentially, of a family. I remember I had someone who I know very well in Houston who said to me, you know, Dan, I went to visit my wife, and she introduced me to her boyfriend. And it tears me up to think about it because it teared him up.
Patrick's calling for Texas to invest $300 million per year for a decade to create DPRIT. Think of it as a moonshot program to combat all forms of dementia, hopefully find a cure, modeled after what Texas did with cancer research.
Let's copy that model, put $3 billion into it, and bring the brightest people in the world and in the country, if they're not already in Texas, to help us take this on, because we're big enough to do it.
World-renowned neurologists and researchers like Dr. Louise McCullough at UT Health Houston are warning a silver tsunami is headed our way.
With our aging society, this is going to place an incredible burden on our healthcare system. We need to find something fast to slow these diseases or cure these diseases.
Nearly 500,000 people 65 and up are living with Alzheimer's in Texas now, costing the state $20 billion a year.
These are some of the blood vessels.
With federal funding cuts likely, researchers in Texas are energized about what possible state funding could mean for their work in the fight against dementia.
This money is going to make an immediate impact.
Back in Austin, the state begins this new session with a surplus of $20 billion.
This is the right time to do it. We have the money to do it.
They are welcome words for groups like the Alzheimer's Association.
It's really been nonstop since the announcement was made. To see the Lieutenant Governor really take such a bold stand, I think is really exciting, and the time is right.
The Lieutenant Governor says he's hoping this can earn unanimous support, guys, and he's working hard to make that happen with colleagues in both chambers. I should mention that my full exclusive interview with the Lieutenant Governor is on KHOU 11 Plus right now, and both of you know how personal this is to me. So much, it meant so much to our family to have something like this. It's going to mean so much to have all this funding for more families out there.
It gives you hope for those families out there. And you know, you talked so much about the emotional impact. That's just the one side of it. There's also the financial impact for so many families trying to care for loved ones who have dementia and Alzheimer's.
It impacts the patient and the family. People need to remember that.
Yeah. It's a terrific bit of information to get out there, and we hope the legislature does something. Your mother would be proud.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for sharing.